At Troy, it's milepost 185 on the Roseville subdivision up in the hills under Donner. There's our improvised little cover there to keep the cooler cool. Brought my tent along, camping out. Where we're at right now, this is the old number 2 roadbed at Troy, and we're coming up on a tunnel. Pause this for a second, we'll catch up to ourselves. Okay, so here we are at the tunnel that used to be here. This is their old roadbed. Steve's got his tent up here in the middle of the tracks here, and we're going to go through this one here, and we're going to work our way up to the microwave towers up here, and see if we can get some shots of trains coming by. As we're coming up to the old tunnel here, what they did was they took the tracks out and they moved them over to our right side, alongside the other tracks. I guess they couldn't get the stack trains through here, so years ago they kind of abandoned this one here. This one's pretty isolated back here, so we're not going to find that much graffiti in here, although there is a small amount of it, as there usually is in these tunnels. And a little bit of moisture, got a really nice cool breeze coming through here. So we'll pause it here till we get closer to the end. We're going to keep shooting here. This is actually in pretty decent shape for as old as it is, and for not having any maintenance done to it. This part's lined. As we get farther up, or we get to a portion that's pretty much unlined. And if you look up here, got little stalactites, little deposits growing from the ceiling up there. Okay, and this is, I've hiked almost to the other end here. This is the part of the tunnel here where they went through, and it was strong enough where they didn't need to line it, like you see here. So this is just cut right through the granite. I'd say this tunnel is probably about 100 yards long. This is the west end of the portal here, where they've got the snow shed covering part of it here. And then back in here is the actual tunnel. This was built like a really long time ago. I'm not sure. Steve was saying something about the date on here. I'll add that later. But the elevation up here is 6,200 feet. And it's pretty scenic. We'll go up on the hill. He was up on top there. There's some towers up there. And of course, this is the Donner rock formation that you see up here. It's not too bad. There's sort of a trail that comes up, follows the pole line over here. So we're going to just, we'll go up right here. This looks like the way to go. We'll just start climbing. About halfway up the hill here. That's Interstate 80 up there in the background. Cisco is around the corner. And we've got, I think, a high railer coming. Just heard the detector. So we'll see if we can catch him. Here we go. Well, the detector said it was 4 axles, but I don't know. I'm thinking there's more than 4. We'll take a look when it goes by here. It very well might be. It's a Dino Cat. Well, and this is the one that's probably the 4 axles right here, whatever this is. There's a whole bunch of them coming. They're working on replacing tides up here. The TRT 909 is working up in this area, so it's probably part of the follow along crew. see, pan back this way without making us dizzy. And this is where we're going here. We're gonna come up the trail, climb the trail, and we're gonna end up here somewhere. Partway up here, there's a shed that we just came through, and the tracks. We just came up. Where did we come up? Somewhere over there. Followed up, hit the pole line. Came up this way here. And it's kind of interesting. There's this tree that's trying to grow right out of the rock. Oops. That is weird. Where we're going is around here and a little farther up the hill. These antennas are. Looks like they have a sign up there that says no smoking. I made it to the top. Sounds like something just turned on in the shed behind me. These look like microwave towers, and they're pointed towards a mountain across the canyon. There's quite an array up here. There's some kind of relay station that they have going on. We're up here. There's quite a lot of equipment. Oh wow. That is relaying, looks like from the Donner Summit area over to, oh boy, if I can zoom in on this, you're doing real good. There is a tower array over there. I don't even see it or not. There's there. And more here. And this is an airway beacon, airway marker right here. Looks like part of it was broken off when they did this installation, but it's just a big arrow, and it's pointing that way. Let's see where it's pointing to. The marker again here. Just a big concrete arrow. You can see the size of it in comparison to my pack, and it is pointing that way. Right now we're facing 125 degrees. So this is pointing us right over there, whatever that is. That's some kind of mountain. We'll have to figure out what that is. And you can see there's Interstate 80 back over there. Soda Springs, right up, put it up around that corner up there about a mile or so. We're up here pretty decent here, pretty high. Okay, we've gone to the sort of the edge of this to the north side. Antennas on that hill. I'm not sure if I can actually get them. That might be up there. And little cabins. Part of the old highway on the far side. Construction going on. Back up towards Soda Springs again. Then if I do this without falling, back here, and we're well out of the way of the microwave, so we're not worried about getting fried. I moved a little bit. We're up on top, almost to the east portal. If I can zoom in down there. That's where you can almost see. There's Steve's tent there. And mine is back there somewhere. Oh, there it is, all in the camo. We can barely see it. Oops. Right in there. Then the main tent's a little bit farther up. Then the tracks continue up. It's really cool. Head back down the trail we came up. The hill. All the stickers and the bushes. It's kind of a neat place up here. It's really cool. Oh, flowers growing and all kinds of stuff up here. It's not very hot up here yet. It's still relatively cool, but we're gonna head back down. I remember how I got up here. I think it was somewhere over here is a trail. We'll find it. Next time we're going to drop breadcrumbs. Nah, just kidding.